A quick update. This is another one of the updates, but I just wanted to add this quickly. As you've been seeing on my thing, I've been every so often when I'm like by myself, and I think even now I've even got a couple more that I'm going to add. I'm going to put some more umamusme. I'm probably mispronouncing it, just give me a sec. Just give me a sec. I'm just going to actually. I'm going to see if this works, but recently you have seen me sort of play a bit of.
Umamusme pretty derby.
I'm not good at pronouncing stuff, so I'm just going to have that be by a text speech read up. So that. Wait.
Umamusme pretty derby.
I've seen a couple of my photos of like this. I do stream it on Twitch, and I do leave some of like I've got a couple of like new, sort of like characters that I haven't done any of their campaigns. But that is me experimenting with new setups with a couple of old ones. If I don't have anyone new, I will just do an old one on the campaign. But sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna do this. This does two things. One, this allows me to learn anyway. I do the same with Belatro, and you've also maybe seen me do a bit of it on that. If I show any things that I think is a good combination with Belatro's Jokers, which I might do again some more. You might be asking, why don't you do the same with the other games? Well, Belatro and
Umamusme pretty derby.
I can both get from my phone. The other ones, which are Persona 5 Tactica, can't get from my phone. And if I could, my phone would literally explode the amount of data that actually would contain. You would then also get Belatro. Then you also get. Let me just go down. Cross. That's not my neighbour. I can get the phone one, but it's a different setup. It's the IHCO version, which is a little bit different. And B-side, again, can't get from my phone. So the other 3 games, I can't get from my phone. So, don't know how that would work. But, these 2 games, I can. So I will experiment with my phone. And even
Umamusme pretty derby.
I actually have on my phone and I have experimented with. It is the same account on the one that I stream and the one I have on my phone. Belatro is not, but I don't know how to link the 2 devices, and I'm not. Like, I would need to link the one on Steam to my phone, and that's going to be a lot more complicated. So I'm choosing not to. But when I'm sort of like developing courses, I'm just wanting to learn more about the careers, more about the cards, how to get it. I think I need better support cards. I'll deal with that later. Even some of the people who I've actually had, which I am going to sort of say, I've already messaged, put like a thing, be like, oh yeah. But I am going to say, which is 2. 1, which is a person, which is slit my mouth at that's her username, said GN why do you have so much guts? Because on one of them I had 2 guts cards. My answer, EXP event boost. I used too much of that. I was like, what's the card you want? EXP event boost. EXP event boost. I do that. I fully admit. I like using the EXP event boost so I can get the EXP rewards. And even, like they said, fair enough. And then you also get Manhattan Cafe, which said you should try uncapping Kitsuna Black Speed card It is the best card in the game on the global version. And I have tried with a couple of like different versions. I think I've got the version that it was. Which I think is... Let me just lower this down a bit. This card, I'm not 100% sure. I've got a couple of ones that I need to like put the things up. I did have a couple of new ones, but I didn't do those until afterwards. Sometimes I just do it and then I look at my TikTok and I'm like, yeah, this is some good advice. So yeah, I might put more of that stuff because legitimately I like the game and I'm like, this is a fun campaign. I'm losing so often. So often I'm not completing the campaigns because I've not got enough speed or something like that. It's very awesome stuff. And I do like doing that because like, one, I did my TikTok and YouTube for like the community and talking and having fun. So you look at myself and it's like, oh yeah, this is stupid. I'm like, yeah, that's why I post it. So it looks stupid. I like experimenting. I did originally like Cuphead, like experimenting and trying to solve a solution of like an impossible game. Maybe I might have picked an easy game to start with rather than, yeah, let's play my first computer game with Cuphead. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that one. I will eventually come back to it. I fully haven't been I would want to come back to Cuphead at some point. But because it's other games, I will come back to it eventually, and that eventually will be a while. But anyway, that's the update. There's going to be more. I'm sorry, but it is something that I find really fun. Legitimately, if you want me to, I will make them have their... I'm usually like putting them in photos, which I'm slowly realizing might not be a good idea. I put them in their own separate category. Also, I don't like it, the fact that TikTok doesn't allow you to put it into playlists, but I can't do anything about that. But yeah, I hope you enjoy, and good night.